Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Center for Advanced Spiritual Learning. I'm Lisa Beaumont, and we are going to talk today about something delicious. Okay, we're going to talk about bliss, B-L-I-S-S. That is how to follow your bliss. Well, you know what? When I was, a long time ago, when I started my spiritual walk and my spiritual development, I kept hearing this phrase, follow your bliss, follow your bliss, follow your bliss. And I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know how to do it. Well, let me tell you, no one can teach you how to follow your bliss, but I can teach you and help you understand what it is and how to put yourself on the track that will get you there, okay? That's what this is all about. It's never about me teaching you exactly how to do what you need to do, because it's all very self-designed. Your plan is. But this is about bringing light to the subject so you know what to do. So you know how to best align yourself with the issues that we're talking about. And so today, as I said, we're talking about bliss. So what is bliss, guys? Any ideas out there? I'll tell you, before I did this class, I got on the internet and just to see what folks are saying about bliss. And I saw all kinds of things. Some of them I agreed with, some of them I didn't. And so what I'm presenting to you here today, you're going to take and use. If it resonates with you, then it is your path. Okay? If it doesn't, then do some more exploring. But what is bliss? Bliss is complete harmony with yourself. No inner conflict. Okay? Now, a lot of what I talk about has to do with these kinds of subjects where we're dissolving the inner conflict within ourselves, because that ultimately is our goal, and that ultimately is the reason that we are here. So again, bliss is total harmony within yourself, no conflict. Okay, that means peace. Feels really, really good. It is not something that you'll have to wonder about when you get there, because you'll know what it is. It's kind of like falling in love. Everyone says, well, you'll know it when it happens to you. Yeah, that's it. That's what happens. So it is, let me say this, okay, not on my board here, but essentially what bliss is from a technical standpoint, it is the complete breakdown of the control of ego in your life. You have new rules. You're not bound by the shoulds and the have-tos and the what-ifs and all of that scary stuff and driving kind of stuff that the ego is responsible for in our lives. This means that the ego no longer has control over you. You have sufficiently broken down all of the foundation upon which the ego has built its life in you, so that you are able to step into a place of pure spirit. All right, that's what we're all looking for, right? That's why we're here. It's pure enlightenment. This is the place where you will easily access your power, your personal power. You will understand clearly who you are. Your method of bringing who you are to the earth will be clear to you. In other words, you'll understand why you're here, and you'll easily be given the avenues and the support that you need to move into what we might call your dreams. All right, because that's what's there inside of you. That is what God and you are co-creating together. So it's your dream. It's what makes you happy. It's a place where there is no fear, no worry, no anxiety. Does that sound good? Yeah, that's what bliss is. Okay? So if you follow your bliss, everything that you've been hoping for, guys, will be there and be available to you, because you will have effectively let go of all the ego and its negative influence in your life. Make sense? Okay, that's the way it works. All right, so it's also a place of letting go. It's a place of willingness, because you have to be willing to go there. You have to be willing to give up the things that the ego has hooked you in this world. You have to be willing to let those things go. Allowing, once you get there, it's just that willingness to allow that brings it into you, because it is your natural state. All right, bliss, blissfulness is your natural state. So it results in joy. It's a place of absolute and utter joy. So that's what it is. That's what bliss is. Let's take a look at what the ego is. And let me just put it up here on the board for you so it's easy for you. Because what are we letting go of, guys? Excuse me, I'm going to walk in front of you here. We are letting go of, let me make sure I get it right here, desire, urgency, need, and past pain. All right. Makes sense that if you're letting go of these things, it's going to be your next step. Your next natural step is going to be stepping into your bliss, wherein you will find your power to be all that you are and to create with God what you were born to create. All right, that's the whole thing about following your bliss. So why do we say we're letting go of desire? Freedom, my friends. Freedom is highly unstructured. And because of that, it can be terrifying. Now, we will step into freedom in the measure that we can allow it to come into our lives. In other words, God will give us all that we can handle. But to be truly free means there will be no attachments, nothing that we identify with, nothing that we hold on to. It is completely unstructured. And inside of that space is a lack of desire. We see, we don't realize how much our desires, or how we have allowed our desires to create an identity for us. But true freedom means the letting go of desire. Only in that place can you step into the void that is, or the abyss, that is the ultimate place of creation, of creating whatever you want. You have to start with a clean field, more or less, to sow the seeds of pure spirit. Does that make sense, guys? So it's kind of like starting all over again. So in that space, we also let go of the need for urgency, which is something that the ego likes to beat us up with. Gotta do it, and gotta do it now. We've got some sort of time frame that our ego has set up for us that we feel like we have to abide by. Well, the reason we can let go of urgency is because that time frame that the ego sets up for us is not real. We see time in a different way. Eternity means the complete absence of time. Think about it. Okay, so there is always enough time. You are always on time. You are always showing up in the right time. Think about that, all right? And begin to let these ideas about time come into your mind and just grow bigger and bigger and bring you more and greater understanding about time. You'll be able to let go of that sense of urgency that drives us sometimes and keeps us from stepping into our bliss. We are able to let go of need or lack. Because in this blissful state, there is no need. There is no lack. We are living in pure spirit where we know all of our needs are met. So the concept of there even need being a possibility is not there. It can't happen. So we're seeing things, we're changing our perspective, we're seeing things in a different way. And past pain. The past, my friends, is nothing more than a memory. It doesn't exist except as a picture in your mind, and it only exists because you hold on to it and attach to it some sort of negative meaning. So if we're going to hold on to the past, let's learn to reprocess it so that it becomes something that we see as a good thing, a positive thing, instead of a bad thing, all right? Those are the ways that we step into bliss. And that's why it's important to follow your bliss. It is important. It is life-changing. It is empowering. It is a gift of God. You are the light of the world. And in that space, the gifts of joy are yours when you choose bliss. Folks, thank you so much. Wow, this time has gone by really quickly. Don't want to let you go before I invite you, as always, to our twice a month free coaching sessions. You can register for those at www.coachingbylisa.com. And it has been a joy, guys. Love you. See you soon. Mwah.